I'm here at Vertical Paradise Farms. It's a paradise, all right. A lettuce paradise. Check it out. We have greenhouses and greenhouses full of lettuce. Tim, how many plants are in this greenhouse?
There's approximately 24,000 plants in this house. The house we were in before, about 17,000.
Wow, and this is what you do. 10 years ago, did you ever imagine you'd be growing so much lettuce?
I definitely did not. No, went to business school, thought I'd be a white collar, working in a cube somewhere.
Yeah.
Didn't turn out that way.
Here you are, getting your hands dirty in the soil, but it's turned out really well for you. You have a business unlike anything else we see in West Michigan. What makes it so unique?
You know, I think the unique nature of what we do is just growing to meet our customers' demands and doing it when they need product that they couldn't otherwise get. Lettuce in the wintertime.
Yeah, and some of our biggest stores and our best restaurants around town use your lettuce. You have 14 different varieties, right?
Yeah, yep, absolutely. In this greenhouse, we've got about 7 different varieties here. An equal mix between red lettuce, green lettuce, and we've got things at different varying stages.
So show me, this is obviously an early stage. How long does it take to grow these?
Yep, early stage you're looking at just a little bit shy of 2 weeks.
Okay.
Same variety over here, and we're probably about a week away from maturity, so I would say this is about 3.5 weeks. So you've only got about a week and a half difference between the two. So
yeah, you can't take vacations. You got to be on it.
Yeah, I don't know what that word means. I haven't had one in almost 5 years, so.
I'm sure. Well, explain to me this whole vertical growing and the concept of hydroponic growing. How is that different?
Sure. Hydroponic growing is basically growing in an inert media, which means there's nothing there. Hydroponics is we're simply through the water supplying all the nutrition that a plant needs, whether it be calcium, magnesium, nitrogen, phosphorus. Hydroponically, like I said, it's feeding the plants through the water.
Okay, and what do you use? Because everyone, they're trying to go green and they don't want the harsh chemicals in their food.
Sure. We're using all naturally derived minerals. So all the minerals are mined out of the earth. And we're not using any pesticides this time of the year. We don't have to control bugs at all. So it's still technically considered conventional production, but it's very clean conventional production.
Yeah, places like Whole Foods are picking up your lettuce. That's a pretty big deal, and they definitely look into all their food they sell.
Absolutely. If we didn't have a clean, superior product, we would not be in half of the establishments that we're in.
Well, I've seen your food in the stores before, and even the way you buy it is different. It's not that chopped up lettuce in a bag. I know you were going to cut some for us to show us how it's done.
Sure, absolutely. The product that we actually sell in the grocery store is a cut whole head product. What that basically means is when we're shipping to the grocery store, we're cutting an entire whole head like that, and it goes into a clear clamshell plastic container. This allows the lettuce to stay intact, and it gives it a better shelf life. The customer gets a more crisp and fresh product.
Yes, when you go home to make your salad or whatever you're making, you can just pull the leaves off as you need them.
Yep, absolutely. It's very different from a cut product. A cut product, the second you cut the lettuce and mix it, it starts to rot. To keep it as fresh as possible and as crisp as possible, that's part of the reason why we ship this way.
It smells amazing in here. That still surprises me. You do herbs as well, and you have some here for us.
Yeah, yep, we've got a few. These are herb rosemary plants, and these are actually plants for propagation. So from these two plants, I'll make about 400 plants, and basically it's the same thing as the lettuce. We're just cutting a tip of the plant, stripping off the base, and then we're planting this in a flat. From this to this point, about 7 months.
Wow. Well, I came here today because all the chefs I do cooking segments with, they all say they get their products from you. The biggest basil leaves I've ever seen was Chef Cindy at Forest Hills Foods came from here. So finally made it out. We'll have to come back this summer when you're growing other things. Real quick, where can we get your products?
Products are available at Forest Hills Foods, both in the deli on the salad bar and in the grocery section in a clear clamshell. Kingma Markets has an ad special this week. It's $1.99 for the clamshell. Rick's in Rockford. We have 2 Orchard stores that are in Fruitport, Spring Lake, 5 Whole Foods in Detroit, 2 Plum stores.
All right.
The list continues.
Tim, thank you so much. Thanks for sharing your lettuce with us this morning. And go over to Kingma's. Get that deal. And if you go to the Gilmore Collection, Bistro, Greenwell, you're getting their lettuce in those salads as well. Thanks a lot, Tim. Oh, oil and vinegar. I'm all set.
She's ready to go.
She's in her own little heaven right now.
Yes, indeed she is.
8:51 right now. John, we'll have one last look at your forecast.